always been the soul, the beloved country of ours. And with all our expectation, we decided to make a video to talk about Vietnam. First of all, let us introduce something about ourselves. My name is Huy. We are English students from Nguyễn Hồng Trà Secondary School. Like what we have said, we love Vietnam so much. And I think it's right. So why not take a look back to know better about our country. Vietnam is one of the most country, but also a big old tree which has been water protected, loved, grown by its people, culture, language from time to time. The big old tree is very special. Why we love it and why we appreciate it, we're gonna explain it right now. Let's get started. They are all my perfect teammates.
My name is Son.
My name is Trinh.
Sam.
My name is Thơ.
My name is Kiệt.
Hello everyone.
Vietnam's acreage is about 331,212 square kilometers. A small country with its shape in Southeast Asia is a perfect place for you to have a long vacation. Vietnam is located in Indo-Chinese Peninsula along with Laos and Cambodia.
I'm sure that you will never forget if you have a chance to visit Hanoi. It's not only known as exciting and peaceful capital of Vietnam, but also well known for its good foods, phở and những. Hanoi people are known for their calmness, elegance and friendliness. The town, the old quarters communal houses were set up by guides, a small table to honor a local god, the Bạch Mã or the White Horse, who represent the city itself. Another sightseeing highlight is the Temple of Literature, a century of Confucianism and Vietnam's seat of learning for almost 1,000 years. Last but not least, President Ho Chi Minh's mausoleum is one of the most famous and historical places. I have to say that Hanoi is the best place to experience traditional Vietnamese art, such as opera. We have Hanoi Opera House. Theater and water puppet drawing shows that feature traditional music and depict Vietnamese folklore and myths. The city also had a variety of pleasant little watering holes. In another word, Hanoi is like a gorgeous girl that you have to take a look when you're traveling Vietnam.
According to a forecast in 2021, the population of Vietnam is about over 97 million people.
There are three levels of education in the formal school system in Vietnam: preschool, primary education, and secondary education. The secondary education consists the lower secondary education and upper secondary education. Primary and lower secondary education are compulsory in Vietnam. Children start going to primary school at the age of 6, and after 5 years they move to the lower secondary school where they study for 4 years. The upper secondary education lasts 3 years from the age of 15 to 17. In order to study at a university, students have to pass the national examination held in early June every year for the GCSE. The academic year is divided into 2 terms. It lasts 9 months from the 5th of September to the end of May. The first term is from September to December and the second one lasts from January to May. Finally, students will have a 3 months summer holiday after the second term.
Strong variety of religion in Vietnam. Two most famous religions in Vietnam are Christianity and Buddhism. Buddhism has been existed in Vietnam for a long time before Christ, but Christianity has just been existed since 1533. And in Vietnam, atheism also has an important place in Vietnamese people religion.
Culinary culture is naturally formed from the process of living. To Vietnamese, not only does it bring flavors like odors, but also convey tradition and cultural values. no traveler has succeeded in their attempt to resist the temptation of Vietnamese dishes, including famous figures such as Gordon Ramsay, Jamie Oliver. Famous bit have traveled around the world from bánh mì places in Japan to phở restaurants in the US. So the question here is, what makes the cuisine of this small country so popular, yet so captivating and so fascinating? Now, without further ado, let's have a short brief review about Vietnamese dishes. Rice, noodles, fresh vegetables, herbs all play an important role in Vietnamese dishes. Vietnamese use all of these special ingredients to create many delicious dishes such as phở, bún bò, gỏi cuốn, and the legendary bún chả, which Barack Obama famously enjoyed in 20 cities in the world, like what Gordon Ramsay, a master chef in over the world. In an interview when being asked about Vietnamese food, he said, Vietnamese food is interesting but complex, dynamic, often surprising but never boring. I hope you will enjoy all of these time-honored flavors and taste it of in culinary heaven if you have a real chance to experience Vietnam someday.
Vietnamese dresses are not just a costume, but a glorious culture in Vietnam, an expression of identity, spirit of Vietnam. Áo dài, traditional dress of women in Vietnam. Where women Vietnam, Vietnamese dresses there, not merely traditional costume, but also dresses and culture to speak of heritage. In other words, it is the national spirit of women in Vietnam. In Vietnam, the dresses are dresses for all ages. It has become a standard costume for formal occasions or national holidays. When attending a special event or appearing on television, Vietnamese women always dress áo dài simply because it contributes to their beauty. Based on that, Vietnamese dresses have the most Vietnam image around the world.
Ai đi nào để thiết mà chiều cô qua phòng nhà khoai hương sắc má hồng đời qua mộng quay còn chi.
Is characteristic tone of the land of the South. It's an entire theater that is formed on the basis of folk music and Mekong Delta. When it comes to music and performance plays, it's a tool to beautify the voice of actors. They can use it to embellish their voice, also develop the psychology of the characters. In a short time, Cung has gone deep into our hearts and has become a solid tradition in Vietnamese theaters.
Besides cải lương, Chèo has long-standing attachment to the people. Chèo is a straightforward humanitarian voice that upholds the human values of truth, goodness, beauty, and conscience. Chèo is exuding humanity of people, not only exposing the feudal officials, but also upholds the people's dreams and aspirations for freedom and happiness. Chèo today is loved by many people, and that would be our confident friends of all walks in our lives. Don't misunderstand that just Hanoi is the only beauty of Vietnam. There are so many beauty spots in our country which have been the attention of lots of famous film companies such as the BBC, National Geographic, and so on. Or if you are fond of history, please come to her citadel. This is a dreamy city for you. It's the most important historical and cultural site. It represents an excellent example of an Eastern feudal city. Apart from this, There are plenty of famous pagodas and royal tombs to visit, like Pagoda and Tom, making it one of Vietnam's most important historical and cultural centers. Be sure to discover Huế, the old royal city, will welcome you with a lot of surprises. So let's continue with a beautiful natural wonders of Asia, Ha Long Bay. Ha Long Bay is the most popular side trip from Hanoi. The natural beauty of the bay and its 3,000 islands is so awesome. It can't be missed in any trips to northern Vietnam. Besides that, you can take the boat trips to explore the bay, its islands, caves, and floating villages. And you know, the caves here are made up of such stalactites, which are the result of an amazingly enduring natural movement. But your trip to Ha Long Bay will not be complete and perfect if you don't have an opportunity to savor delicious seafood with reasonable price and best service. So, let Vietnam tame your soul. Just enjoy it!
Vietnam is a socially oriented market economy, which is the 36th largest in the world as measured by nominal gross domestic product and the 23rd largest in the world as measured by purchasing power parity. Vietnam is a member of Asia Pacific Economic Cooperation, indicative planning through 5-year plans with support from an open market-based economy. In the 21st century, Vietnam is in a period of being integrated into the global economy. Vietnam has become a leading agricultural exporter and serves as an attractive destination for foreign investment. The economy of Vietnam relies largely on foreign direct investment. According to a forecast by PricewaterhouseCoopers in February 2017, Vietnam may be the fastest growing of the world's economies, with a potential annual GDP growth rate of 5.1%, which would make its economy the 20th largest in the world by 2050. Vietnam has also been named among the next 11 and safest countries.
On this development momentum, and besides that, Vietnam has also been overcoming difficult challenges affecting the developing economy of the country. It is the global pandemic COVID-19. Many businesses went bankrupt because they couldn't export the products and their employees weren't paid. With the kind heart of Vietnamese people, there are many charity activities such as Rice ATM, Face Mask ATM, Zero Vietnam Grocery Store, and so on. Vietnamese people are very awesome. For COVID-19 positive patients, they are cared for and completely isolated from society by the White Blues Angel. People who are constantly trying hard to ensure absolute safety for the Vietnamese society. Vietnamese people will forever remember the deep merit of the people who always look forward to the peace and safety of the country.
What if we all opened our eyes? What if we came together as one? What if we stop the alarms? What if we chose to bury our guns? Why don't we all
time is floating in this light of gold.
I know the earth is the size of world. A flame might collide, the hand could roll.
One day I touch your soul. One day I find out your soul. One day I come to you to say hello, Vietnam.